Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
All right. Don, how's it going?
Fantastic. How you doing there? How's it going there, Chicago? How's it going there, Illinois? How's it
How's
going,
it going, Chicago,
USA?
Illinois?
250, baby.
Happy
Let's
birthday!
go.
It's a 250-year-old birthday of the greatest country in the world.
Phenomenal. The guy signed the Declaration of Independence. I mean, wow. Philadelphia. Wow.
Philadelphia.
Jumping today.
It's
Let's go.
it's really incredible. You know, the story, the hope of the world. Really, there is no such thing as the French dream or the Russian dream or the Chinese dream. It's the American dream.
Amen.
And so Don, when something happens that sort of challenges the idea of this American dream, I personally get upset. Can I tell you a story?
Please do.
All right. So we were ordering pizza the other day. I think it was just 2 days ago, and the pizza guy comes up. He says, "Hey, guys, oh, here's your pizza." He says, "Oh man, you guys were number two to the last person that we could service today because we got a call from ComEd's saying that we needed to shut down because they were afraid of a rolling blackout." And so ComEd says power grid under critical strain during Chicago's heat, right? So 78,000 customers in Chicago's southwest suburbs were affected. Extreme heat has impacted equipment in your area and is straining the grid. Please conserve energy now. A Wednesday morning alert. And quite frankly, Don, I was shocked. Like you say, this is the greatest country in the world. This usually happens to like third. I never, in all of the pizzas that I've ordered in my life, have ever heard such a thing. So at first, it kind of got me a little bit perturbed. This is the greatest country in the world, on close to its birthday, going to suffer some sort of craziness like that. Don, what do you think? What do you say?
Well, there's no. Well, I think it's real, and as we have found out since you and I met on the 9th of last month, um, it's definitely stressed. Uh, it's not the same old grid as the original grid, and of course, the electric doesn't work with the higher demand, which we know the main thing that's really causing it is the electrification that's going on, whether it be the AI or it be the data centers or it be just a puff and a huff of the ComEd grid. It just is not the old one way. It's a super highway, which unfortunately is stressed out to the max.
It is a super highway stressed out to the max. More and more people want resources, and it's 100 years old. We're a 250-year-old country with 100-year-old grid.
Now, I understand there's some legislation that was passed in the beginning of this year for virtual power plant. And could you tell us
That
a little
is
more
that
about that?
that is very true. There is this legislation enacted by the people of the state of Illinois. And what this legislation, which was signed, I believe, in January of this year, it talks about paving the way, removing every bottleneck, every roadblock, so that the virtual power plant, let's see, virtual power, so that the virtual power plant could come into being. Virtual power purchase agreement, virtual power plant. This is a groundbreaking piece of legislation because it makes this idea of a two-way, because just like you mentioned, Don, a two-way street. So power is not only going to the power plant, to the house, but the house or the small business can now hold power as a reservoir and then push it back to the grid as needed. What are your thoughts on this, Don?
I think that's very good. And recall when we were at the most recent launch in Oak Brook, Michael Falquist went over that and explained his solution and Illinois' answer that his company can do. Do you have any
And
information on that? The video.
I do. In fact, I do have some information. Let's go to it. I believe you sent me a video on Vimeo, and I have it right here for our viewing pleasure. Let us check it out.
The lights flicker. The fridge goes quiet. The kid's nightlight blinks out. And for a second, your whole house holds its breath. Then nothing. Just the hum of a neighborhood that's gone dark. If you've been there, you know it isn't just an inconvenience. It's the food in the fridge, the work on your laptop, the child who can't sleep without the fan. And it's not getting better.
Excessive heat means more strain on power grids.
4,300 people are without electricity right now.
The grid we all depend on was built for a different era, long before AI data centers, electric vehicles, and millions of connected devices began competing for power. But what if your home just didn't notice? At Energy Well, we believe your home should keep running no matter what's happening on the grid. Energy Well installs a professional-grade home battery system at your home, with no upfront cost and no installation fee. When the grid goes down, your home switches to battery power automatically. Most people don't even notice it happened. Powerful enough to keep your whole home running: the AC, the garage door, the fridge. And here's what makes Energy Well different. Your battery becomes part of a virtual power plant, thousands of homes working together to help balance the grid. We manage everything automatically behind the scenes. That coordination allows us to offer something most energy providers can't. With Energy Well, you lock in a rate that's guaranteed to beat what ComEd charges. Not just today, but every time your term renews. You only pay for the electricity you actually use. The work the battery does on the grid, that's on us. No generators, no gas cans, no scrambling in the dark, just your home, still on. The outages aren't going away, but you don't have to wait for the grid to catch up. Energy Well, energy connected.
All right, we can give some hand claps for that. So, after this pizza, it was really shocking having this guy say that he couldn't service the community any longer because ComEd gave him a warning. I was like, nah. But then I thought about it. and I thought about how this opportunity, which is just brand spanking new. I mean, this is just hot off the press. Is really the solution to this crazy problem. The greatest country in the world, in the city who gave the world its soundtrack, one of the most innovative cities in the world, who gave the world Michael Jordan, Barack Obama, blues, jazz, house music, one of the greatest cities in the world, is the pizza guy saying we can't make any more pizza? I was like, wow.
Phenomenal.
Yes. But things, I think, are definitely going to change, and so the other thing I wanted to mention is, like, Chicago has a crazy history when it comes to politics. Do you remember Big Rich Daley, the boss?
Oh, yes, I do. When I first came to Chicago, he was the mayor.
He was the man. He ruled the city with an iron fist. Then,
Sure.
then came
Machine.
the machine, the Chicago machine. Then came Belandic, and then Mayor Belandic's secretary, Jane Byrne. Right? She was the secretary?
Yeah,
She became
Jane
mayor.
Byrne. Amazing. Yeah, Party Jane. That's the reason we have the north side of Chicago so well developed, especially River North. Can you believe how nice it is? That was her vision.
Was that her vision? And remember when she
That's the
moved into
happening place.
Cabrini
Oh,
Green?
yes.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool.
that was something out of this world.
It was
And then we had Harold
it's
Washington.
amazing. From Pearson Street over to Chicago and Austin. What?
Yes,
Just right down the block.
just right down the block. And so what's
Yeah,
also happening is
it really is.
is you have J.B. Pritzker on one end, and Donald Trump are almost like mortal enemies. I mean, Donald Trump says the most craziest things about J.B. Pritzker. He says, "Yeah, the guy, got kicked out of the family." So they're just going at it. They're going at it. But in the world of that we're talking about, they have come together,
Yeah.
left and right, north and south, east and west. The two polar opposites have come together, and the Trump administration has stripped the apocalypse and has stripped all of the drama out of with the big beautiful bill, all of the sort of the religion, like carbon capture. Exactly where on the balance sheet does carbon capture go? We don't know. Nobody knows. It's sort of a government subsidy for no reason, right? And so all of these subsidies have been cut, and what the Trump administration says is your green energy company, it has to live and die in the world of capitalism. It has to have its own legs to survive. And what this means is there less policy distortion, more price discipline in the markets, real performance over this ESG scoring craziness, and market-driven strategies. So we've got Pritzker in Illinois, the total, arch enemy of Donald Trump in Washington, coming together in the greatest country in the world to to create a solution for this sort of grid craziness that I experienced personally just a few days ago. What are your thoughts on this, Dan?
Well, it's quite a reality. And what really is alarming is with all that heat, and also last night with another humongous storm, the program that we're talking about not only can stabilize the grid, but it also can be a battery that can help back up your home when the lights go out so that you're not out. So your house will be lit while your neighbors aren't. And we have seen this already at installations in Texas where this was first launched back in late last year. So what I'm getting at is, I don't know if you have a copy of the video of the young lady, but that would be nice to hear.
I don't have the copy of video, but just so people can get a visual image. Imagine, boom, blackout, and your house is the one with the batteries. We can see the batteries. These are sexy, good-looking batteries. Total upgrade as far as the value of the home to have this little virtual power plant here, and the rest of the neighborhood is shut down, and you're partying, your friends are over, you're laughing, and maybe you're making pizza.
I think so. You're rocking and rolling while they're like, what's going on here?
Right? Their computers are down, their systems are down, their security cameras are down,
Absolutely.
so this is the future. I mean, there is no other solution. What's so crazy is Don and I are building a dream team to spread the word and to offer. Because there's another company. Last week I talked about Base, who's a startup from Texas that's coming up to do the same thing. So this is an absolute sort of thriving marketplace, and you can position yourself to offer this service and to build a network of your for your own, to help friends, family, people in your community, and also make some good money on the side. So we're building a dream team of people that we want to help us save save the country.
Grid.
Save the grid. That's what we're doing. So if you want to contact Don, you can contact him here at wdwirth116@gmail.com. So take a screenshot of that. You can contact me at info@liamgalegas.com. And all you got to do is leave a question or make a comment in the chat, wherever you're watching, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, or all over the interweb. So wherever you see this, just say, hey, sounds interesting, and we'll respond, and we'll hook up and let you know more. Would you like to add anything, Don, to what I just said?
I think the opportunity is unbelievable, and the solution is even better. And if you want to know, you're at the right time, at the right place, and you will have all the support.
Yes, you'll have our support, our expertise, and our passion, because we're really passionate about this, and we've got also a little unique way, because we're kind of wondering what makes Chicago so great, and so unique, and with so much character, and like I said, we created the soundtrack for the world and brought the world so much richness. I've got a video that kind of explores these themes on sort of this uh, metaphysical, little bit woo-woo, but we talk about Chicago in a much broader sense. You think the audience would like to see? We played this before. You think the audience would like to see it again?
When you're in Chi-Town, you'd love to hear what we're all about. We're hearing, obviously, the blues,
Right.
the rock and roll. I mean, summer in the city. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's check it out. Okay. Here, I'm going to bring down the background music, and here we go.
Ever wonder what really powers Chicago? Let's uncover the hidden metaphysical engine driving this iconic city.
Is the Windy City actually sitting on a supernatural music to Michael Jordan's prime?
Global ley lines might skip it, but esoteric cartographers map out a wildly intense, localized power grid instead. First up, the perfect grid. Chicago's rigid urban planning is actually the foundation of this theory. The whole city stems from a mathematically perfect 0-0 origin point, right at State and Madison. To esotericists, this illuminated night map isn't just a bunch of streets. It's a massive energetic circuit board. Instead of scattering energy chaotically, this strict geometry supposedly concentrates focus, driving relentless, monumental achievement. Next up, those wild diagonal streets. Notice how they aggressively slice right through that perfectly rigid grid? This creates intense friction. You've got modern mathematical precision colliding directly with flowing organic earth currents. Historically, native tribes like the Potawatomi established these paths, naturally following those ancient telluric earth currents. This intense clash between organic earth paths and the imposed grid literally sparks massive creative evolution. Our third pillar is the Great Lakes. Esoterically speaking, water is the ultimate conductor of energetic frequency. Chicago sits exactly where the vastness of Lake Michigan collides with a massive crossroads of human migration. This huge water volume amplified the raw emotion of the Great Migration, birthing global phenomena like electrified blues. Finally, let's zoom in on localized urban vortexes. These are specific energetic nodes hidden right inside the city. In 2002, a shaman actually documented a low-frequency energy hum here, claiming it boosted artistic and commercial success. This highly active, positive energy vortex was pinpointed right behind a building at 1139 West Fulton Market.
This metaphysical status even anchors pop culture, inspiring supernatural ley line convergences in the Dresden Files universe.
So is it ancient magic or just brilliant geographic placement? Either way, it's an undeniable cultural powerhouse. The big takeaway here? Chicago's unique power perfectly blends extreme geometric friction with perfect geographical alignment. What unseen energies are flowing through your hometown? Look closely. You might just find your own metaphysical engine.
Chicago, Chicago.
Chicago, baby.
That's right. So, and yeah, when this country was born 250 years ago, Chicago was just a glimmer in the eyes of the founder. It didn't.
Amazing, isn't it? What a country, coast to coast, north, south, east, and west. And Chicago is the center of transportation. It's amazing.
And so it's, every time we do a show, Don, I'm amazed at how fast it goes. It seems like we
Phenomenal, isn't
just it's crazy. So
Did we have fun today?
What's that?
Have we had fun today?
Have we
I
had
think
fun
this was
today?
phenomenal. The information that we talked about today is here, live. We're not talking about futuristic. We're talking about what's happening today and
What's
who
happening?
qualifies. Why do they qualify? We're here to help
Exactly.
you.
We're here to build a dream
Most
team.
important, with the rising rate. You're correct.
And
And do you have that flyer that I sent you?
I
If not,
have the flyer,
not
but it's on my phone, and I have to get it from the. I didn't get it from the phone to
too
the
big.
to the. No, it's just the
No,
the
we
logistical
understand.
aspect.
No worries.
Getting
I
it from.
think we can shoot it out to anybody who wants to know more. I think the video really covered exactly what we're talking about. Do you not agree?
I think it did,
How
and I
excited
just
we have the opportunity to make a difference and help people with a visionary from our team. We're able to
and
solve the problem of the grid. We're able
and
to
it
give the ComEd customer the opportunity not only to help the grid, but to help them
and
with guaranteed
it's
savings for 15 years, up to 25% savings on a monthly basis.
and it was the home
If you
battery
want to learn
concept.
more, reach out.
Just reach out, and the home battery. This isn't just like something that me and Don are promoting. This is a shift in consciousness. The home battery was just this niche little idea for people who had solar panels, who were into the prepper thing, right, getting off the grid. And so now, June of 2025, it starts moving. But this year in March, it breaks out. In April, just a couple of months ago, it has a new high, a new ceiling. So now everybody's talking about it, right? And so this is a huge fundamental shift. And there's going to be a time when this idea of the home battery, because there was a time when there were no cell phones, right? No smartphones. Now everybody's got a smartphone. So there's going to be a time where now there's no home batteries around the country, in Illinois, installed just yet. But there's going to be a time where there's going to be thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of these batteries installed. And so now we are in the perfect position. We're behind the curve. We're riding the wave. We're like, got our surfboards. The wave is. We can see how big the wave is. Like, here it comes. We're paddling out to catch this wave. And so, if you're watching this, and if you want to join us and catching this wave and being part of something that is not just lucrative in a financial sense, but is also, it makes you feel good that you're being part of something that is going to help people who who don't have the money to pay these rising electricity costs. I mean, in Illinois, in Chicago, they just went from 6 cents a kilowatt to 10 cents. That's like a 40% increase, man. Overnight, like this.
And as you know, it's not going any lower. It's going to only continually go higher. That's why the solution that we are speaking about makes sense. Do you not agree?
Absolutely. So once again, let me just put our coordinates out there. Contact Don at wdworth116@gmail.com. You can reach out to me, Liam, at info at Liam Galegas.com, or leave a shout out in the comments. Whether you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, we're all over, Twitter, we're all over the place. So wherever you see us, just say, "Hey guys, what's up?" and we'll contact you. And any last 250-year celebration words for our viewers, Don, before we?
Absolutely. I want to wish everyone a most happy, safe 250th birthday of our country, the greatest country in the world, where everybody is able to do what they want to do, and we're able to have what we have. We've come a long way, baby, and the future is now. God bless the USA.
God bless. God bless the USA. God bless America. And, you know, there's something special going on in Chicago, right? Let's see if we get a little cheer going. Let's get a little cheer going. Come on, people. You know what this is.
Let's go, man.
Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. Good gets better. Good gets better. It better gets better. It better gets better. There's no 3, 1, 2, 3. Better.
Oh, man. That just makes me feel so happy. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Till your good gets better and your better gets best.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Have a nice 4th of July celebration. Stay cool. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time. All right, everyone.
Thanks again, everyone.
Thanks. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Let's